Nicolas Otamendi, the human embodiment of chaos in defense. If you ever needed proof that football is unpredictable, just watch 5 minutes of Otamendi's career highlights. You'll see a man who could genuinely pull off a world-class tackle in one moment, and then in the very next, forget what sport he's actually playing. When Otamendi played for Manchester City, Pep Guardiola had world-class attackers like Aguero, De Bruyne, Sterling, and then in defense, he had Otamendi. Imagine building a mansion, but then using cardboard for the front door. That's how City fans felt with him at the back. This guy is like the defensive version of a coin toss. Heads, crunching tackle, ball cleared, crowd cheering. Tails, he's flying into someone 2 seconds late, giving away a penalty, and looking at the ref like he's the victim. Take Manchester City's 3-2 loss to Norwich in 2019, Teemu Pukki runs through, and instead of defending properly, Otamendi just decides to dribble the ball inside his own box. Naturally, he gets robbed, Norwich score, and Pep looks like he's aged 20 years in 20 seconds. The man's tackling style is basically all or nothing. Sometimes he looks like prime Maldini, sliding in perfectly and saving the day. Other times, he's like a Sunday league dad who's just had 3 pints before kickoff, clattering into opponents with absolutely no regard for human life. Mario Balotelli. When you think of brain-dead and unpredictable footballers, one name instantly comes to mind: Mario Balotelli. He was the kind of player who could win you a game single-handedly, or completely self-destruct before half-time. On his day, Balotelli was unplayable. Remember Euro 2012 against Germany? 2 ruthless finishes, including that rocket into the top corner, followed by the most iconic celebration ever, shirt off, flexing like a Greek god like it's a regular occurrence. That was Mario at his peak, clinical, powerful, unstoppable. But then came the other side. At Manchester City, he once tried a spin and backheel finish when he was clean through on goal, and missed. Mancini immediately dragged him off. That pretty much summed him up: world-class talent with Sunday league decision-making. And who could forget the "why always me" shirt? Scores in a Manchester derby, lifts up his shirt, and our eyes are blessed with an iconic sight. A perfect example of how Balotelli was never just playing football, he was putting on a show. Off the pitch, he was just as unpredictable. Fireworks in his bathroom, random scraps in training, handing out cash to strangers on the street, you never knew what headline you'd wake up to. He was chaos personified. For all the madness, he still had big moments. His only assist in the entire 2011-12 Premier League season? The one that set up Sergio Aguero's famous title-winning goal. Emiliano Martinez. You never know what this man is going to do next. He's a goalkeeper, yes, but also a world-class shithouse, a mind game master, and a chaos merchant all rolled into one. Everyone remembers the 2022 World Cup final. Martinez doesn't just save penalties, he wins them before they are even taken. Dancing on the line, throwing the ball away, staring opponents down, he turns a penalty shootout into pure theatre. Facing Emi in a penalty shootout is like trying to concentrate on an exam while someone's poking you with a stick. That's how he got inside France players' heads, and that's why Argentina lifted the trophy. Then, of course, there's his infamous Golden Glove celebration. Fresh off winning the biggest prize in football, Martinez used the trophy in, let's just say, a unique way. Right in front of the FIFA president, the internet exploded, and Emi just stood there smirking. But that's the thing with Martinez. 1 minute he's pulling off a last-second miracle save, the next he's winding up an entire stadium with time-wasting and celebrations. Against Bruno Fernandes at Old Trafford, he didn't even need to make the save. Bruno ballooned it into the sky like he was doing the crossbar challenge.